Consul General comes on the podium, since we have the chairman of KPMG Africa already in our midst, Mr. Kunle Elebute. Mr. Kunle, please. Thank you. I was going to mention something you mentioned at the first edition. I'm not going to walk you as you're coming in. I would like to settle in first, and then we can start the discussion. Good to have you. Thank you very much, sir. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Consul General of the French Consulate in Lagos to give us the official welcome address. Madam Consul.
Thank you, Moses. Mr. Chairman, and dear members of the Franco-Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry, dear Mr. Kunle Elebute, Chairman of KPMG Africa, dear CEOs present, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I'm truly delighted to open this lunch for CEOs, a new episode of a brilliant series which started last year, actually. And I wish to thank the Chamber for putting events of this nature together, as there are always great opportunities to have engaging discussions. Gathering CEOs of major corporations of the French-Nigerian business network is indeed something we value, because we can share ideas or visions, have your feedbacks, and gain insight on key issues, especially in the current context. Of course, it also contributes to strengthen the relationship between France and Nigeria. No need to mention here how much CEOs are important for the good running of business. You're fully convinced already, obviously. Being CEOs is all the more challenging today as a kind of new normal has emerged. We have hardly got out of the COVID sanitary crisis, that strategic actions are already needed to address the critical issues. Rising energy overheads, difficult access to foreign currencies, security, skills strain, and the now famous Japan, cyber security, etc. All these serious topics require to adapt and create new ways of thinking and working. This is why, Mr. Kunle Elebute, we are eager to hear your thoughts, which are always inspiring in critical times. The good news, however, is that in these challenging times, Nigeria remains a major business partner to France. We have about 70 French companies established in Nigeria in very diverse sectors such as energy, health, tech, agri-food, transport and services, just to name a few, and they generate about 7,000 direct jobs. And the trend is encouraging as we record new signs of strong interest from French companies for new operations and investment in Nigeria. Another good indicator is that our bilateral trade with Nigeria has doubled in the first half of this year compared to last year. And it confirms Nigeria as France's leading partner in sub-Saharan Africa. This is why we are fully committed to further strengthening our economic relationship. The French Economic Network is always ready to provide support through the Economic Regional Department of our embassy, with his head, Pascal, who has come extra from Abuja today, and his deputy here in Lagos, Cyril. With Business France also, with Igor, who is here also, the French Development Agency and Proparco. The next occasion will be just a few days away in Paris for the 2022 Ambition Africa edition, where we expect a massive Nigerian mobilization. Just to recall, Ambition Africa, which is organized by Business France and UPI, Generation, is the main business event between Africa and France, with about 1,200 business people expected, with half from France and half from Africa. But here, of course, in Lagos, the Franco-Nigerian Chamber of Commerce and Industry does a lot, and Moses just recalled what they've done already, including a trade mission to France and many networking events. And of course, we are expecting the French Week, which will be a big success, I'm sure, again this week. We expect this event in November. So I once again welcome you, and I look forward to the insights that will be shared with Mr. Elebute over lunch. Merci à tous. Thank you for your attention.